All right, everybody ready? Here we go. This is an unknown prisoner. We're moving into step 9. Step 9 is one of the most important steps, like they all are important, but this thing right here is something that we have got to get out and get going, and we can't skimp on it. We got to take one at a time, one amends at a time, and seek out everyone that we've got on our list that we take care of this business, so we'll have developed a way to stay sober one day at a time. Made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Now, there are 3 ideas that I want to discuss real sharp and brief, and then we'll get back into it and we'll go on and get through with this step 9. But I'm just kind of leading into it. We don't want to try to do too much at one time, and we don't want to keep people that are, they're listening to this kind of thing that needs to be direct and simple and really get it over with. Good judgment, a careful sense of timing, courage. There's one more. I forgot about it. Prudence. These are the qualities we shall need when we take step 9. So you just think about that. You should have been, you should probably already read a little bit about the step 9 and everything about it. You've got all this prepared and you're ready to get out there and go after it. This is a step that you got to go do it. It's one of those deals that you got to meet it head on, and you want to take out, and you probably want to. You're probably looking at your family. Some of your family members, you even probably might have already made some amends to, because you're trying to stay sober. You're willing to go to any length to be sober at this particular point if you've gone this far. So you're looking at taking some of those steps in regards of maybe taking it to a point where your friends or maybe even your kin folks would be some of the amends that you probably might need to get into doing this. Then we're going to go out and we're going to be able, all of our list one at a time needs to be taken care of. That's all it's all about, just taking care of business. You approach each and every one of these people and you tell them a little bit about what's going on in regards of what you're doing, and then you proceed to just whatever the amend that might be need to be made. You're right there doing it, and most 99% of my amends that I did, they seem to come out all right. There was a few probably things that you just got to bite your tongue and settle in and take care of your side of the street and let it all hang out. But that's the key. We're not reacting on whatever anybody else has to say or do. We're doing what we're doing, and then, whatever they have to say, whatever they want to do, then we just respond to it. And like I said, most of it's going to be good. But I do know that you have to get off out of your chair. You have to get out on the road. You got to go do things. You can't do it on telephone unless it's a situation where it's got to be done that way. But most of them are done face to face. And I was able to do a little with a handshake or anything in that nature, just a gesture that everything seemed to come out all right. With step 9. It's not something that, it seems like it's something that's going to eat you up. It's going to be hard to do, and it's going to be very tough to get over this or get through it. But when you get started, it's just like every other step. When you finally get started, it starts to, just work miracles in your sobriety. And you start realizing that I can be back into a society, that I can go out and meet people in the eye and talk to them face to face, make decisions and do things that are the right way to do it. And it just makes a whole lot of sense after you get started going through it. So listen, that's all I'm going to say about it right now. We'll come back and finish step 9. Will be another little brief summary over what maybe I did a little more I did when I think about it too. But I also are doing step 9s with other people, and we're helping them trying to do what is necessary to get the job done too. So I'll be checking back with y'all, and we'll be getting a little bit further down the road on step 9.